Pranam. The objective of this video is to understand the difference between accounting and finance. Now, let me make it very clear. The objective is to understand the difference between accounting and finance, and it is in no way to say which subject is more important as compared to other. So the first difference is that accounting focuses on the recording of the past financial events. However, finance focuses on the use of the past data provided by accounting to forecast the future of business. One of the most important part of the assumption of accounting is that it believes in reliability of data, whereas finance believes more on the relevance of data. Now let me explain this. What do you mean by this? Reliability versus relevance. You can, around some years back, I was appointed as a consultant to find out the viability of a plant of a major German chemical company. Now they had a practice of appointing two people like me for the same job because they felt it's a crucial job. So what happened over here was that out of so many things that that the reports were different, one of the most important difference was that according to the other consultant, the return on asset was 20% because he said that EBIT minus T was 20 rupees, 100 is the asset size, so the ROA was 20%. However, in my report, I had said that the return on asset was only 4%. Now, there was a huge difference between the ratio, due to which we were both called to give a written explanation. Now, because since we were having the same data, how can we have the different answers? So mathematically, it's not possible. But then, what was the difference was that this 100 rupees. What is this 100 rupees? It is having the assets. Out of this 100 rupees, there was an land which had multiplied over the years in price because they had bought that land somewhere in 1963, and right now the current distress value as even done by the bankers was 500, say somewhere making it the total asset to come to 500 rupees. So this made them to sit on a big asset, and on that asset they were earning only 20 rupees, that is 4% on ROA. So when this comes to your knowledge, what you do is that you try to monetize the asset because you already have a balance sheet which is highly leveraged, and you have an asset which you are not utilizing. So what does common sense say? You have to monetize the asset. So this is the basic difference between reliability and relevance. Sorry. Now when I say that, what is accounting for? Accounting is to record and report monetary transactions accurately based upon the current laws. What is finance? It is the efficient and effective use of funds based on the existing information. Now understand that the word I use is existing information. ये काल्पनिक information नहीं. No, I think ये हो सकता है, वैसा नहीं. The information has to be currently in the public domain. And now when I say information, it includes both accounting info and the other business info. Let's understand this with an example. Assume that you are in the business of making bicycles, okay, or say sariyas. You say that I am making TMT bars. Currently, I have a capacity of XYZ metric tons. I am able to sell all my goods. I am able to make money. And if I just add up a bigger plant, then what will happen is that my money will multiply. Now, accounting might help you say, yes, boss, if right now your investment is 100 rupees, your sales are 200 rupees, your margins are 10%, then you make 200 rupees. But then finance will say, is this true? Can you just multiply the profit with the multiplier of expansion and capacity? What I will do is that probably I'll find out the balance sheets of big guys in the industry. I will find out what amount they have committed for expansion in the same product line. The accounting data would be might be capital WIP, and you have good amount of such data, what they do, how they have done in the annual reports. So if I found that most the top 10 big guys have invested huge amount, or they have committed to expansion which is being shown in the capital WIP figures, I would have to think. I would have to think that is the capacity that they are going to come up with, will it be more or less than the actual demand? If they might have an excess capacity, then the only thing would be that there will be a price war. And if there is a price war, will I be able to stand in that war? Now, this is what finance is. Okay. Next is the goal. Now, what is the goal of accounting? The goal of accounting is to see how the company is performing, to monitor the day-to-day accounting operations, and definitely for compliance, because every government department requires you to have a proper accounting in place. What is the goal of finance? The goal of finance is to forecast the future performance of the business and help in deciding on, say, inventory levels, cash flow management, capital expenditures, etc. So the goal of finance is basically how to use the money and where to get the money from. So more than profit and loss management, it is balance sheet management. When I say risk, what is the risk in accounting? The risk in accounting is being said as a material misstatement of financial information. That means, have the accountant missed any expense? Has he missed any income? Has he increased some double zero, triple zero somewhere else? Has he missed out the zero somewhere? Now, this is the risk in accounting. What is the risk in finance? The risk in finance is the deviation of the actual from the assumptions. So, if I had predicted a model wherein I had said that my variable cost is going to remain to say 30% of my sales, and if that cost goes to 70%, that means my model will go for a toss. Now, in finance, the risk is the deviation from assumptions. And what is thought process? In accounting, it's basically a rule-based thought. Okay, what does Ind AS say? What does income tax say? There are rules based on that. In finance, we are having a solution-based approach where you're going to think, because there is no rule as such that government is not going to kill you if you invest, only X amount in inventory and more amount in data. They are not going to tell you anything. So it is basically a solution-based approach that what is good for me. In accounting, it is that what I should be doing and what is the rule of the land. No doubt, even in accounting, we have creative accounting so as to get solutions. So we'll not talk about that things right now in this video. So I have a balance sheet over here. We have shareholders funds, equity, reserves, loans, bank ODCC. Now what will the accountant say? He'll ask to himself, boss, where have I complied with the provisions of the Companies Act, Partnership Act, Ind AS, tax laws, GAAP, etc., etc., etc. If the answer is yes, the next question is that is my accuracy level or okay, सब perfect है या नहीं है, 100 rupees को 100 rupees लिखा है क्या लिखा है. If that is all okay, he'll say that whether the data is reliable. What do you mean reliable is that for every entry, do I have a documentary evidence to support it, and that documentary evidence has to be as per the current laws. If all these questions are answered in affirmative, I will say that my balance sheet tallies, and hence the game is over for the accounting. Now, what will happen to finance? Finance will ask on the sources side, what should be my debt equity mix? How much should I invest money? How much should I borrow? How can I reduce my cost of funds? Means how can I reduce my interest that I'm paying to the banker? How much money will be required for expansion? Who will give me that money? This is the question that the finance guy would ask when he's managing the source side of the balance sheet. Now, when he comes to the application side of the balance sheet, he'll say that should I expand my business? First, yes or no. What should be my optimal inventory level? Am I selling to right customers, which will be seen from your data composition? So these are the questions that the finance guy will ask. He'll ask that, hey, has the accountant provided me with the right data? Are my assumptions about business and its future right? For the finance guy, the game begins once the balance sheet is made. So this was the basic difference between accounting and finance as I see it. We help you in managing finances. We have been in this field from last around 18 years. We manage both personal finance and corporate finance. I hope you might have learned something from this video. Thank you so much.